come with me. I will tell you the story of the airplane.
Okay. And this will be where the video starts. So yeah, just so you know, people, Philip is a bit sick, so we did not record the full dev diary. That will probably come in the new year. But Philip, being ever the professional, was like, I can jump on a call for like 5 minutes before I die.
Thank you and hello.
Yeah. All
All
right, so
right.
we're
Oh,
gonna
you're
check out the
behind me. Perfect.
plane. Yeah.
All right. So some of you might know that there's the big airport close to the very big capital city, and of course, when the apocalypse started, it was not possible anymore to land at the airport, and there were a couple of planes still in the air. And it was very unfortunate for this plane that they had to search for another landing strip. And the pilot actually chose to land here in this nice, idyllic meadow. Fortunately, it didn't work out as intended.
Yeah, no, I get it. When you began that story, I was like, and it didn't work. Yeah.
Yes. Um, and of course, always we try to have some interesting points of interest in the world that people can explore and find some nice loot. And of course, in this case, it's a very tragic story, but you
Mm.
will still find a lot of luggage and stuff on the way. And the important thing that we always try to strive for is to make those points of interest as authentic as possible. In this case, we really had to look like where would the plane have would the pilot have decided to land? What would have happened? Whether the plane touched the ground? To just make sure that if a player arrives here, he can tell the story in their head already. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I can see we hit a water tower. That's
Exactly. Yes. So the plane
Also,
actually that. Yeah.
oh, I was just gonna say for people if they notice that like I kind of bump into stuff, it's just because this area isn't finished yet, and we've got various collisions like on. So
Exactly.
you
I
notice
was
I
just
like
about
run
to
like
say
that. Yeah.
the plane is still in a white box
Yeah.
format. It's not polished or textured, but our level designers could already start with the meshes
Yeah.
to draft the scene. So yeah, the plane came down here. There are still a couple of assets missing, like for example the landing gear will have touchdown somewhere here in this area,
Oh,
so there will be
nice.
more destruction to the ground and stuff. And
Wow.
then the plane would have had like the typical tail strike, I think it's called in aviation, to
Oh,
be
nice.
super super specific,
Yeah.
which means that this back part here, like the tail, strikes the ground, and it's like a very fragile part actually of the plane. So this just ripped apart here. The plane would have slid down all the way, and then lost its wing on the barn to the left, and then would have split into another couple of pieces
Oh,
on the
wow.
very front. So let's just have a look. Yeah, that's up. Okay, you can actually climb up here.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, as you can see, the the collisions that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
You're
and you can see
seeing.
here it has been happening a long time already.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
there's even water in the trench or however you call it. A lot of destruction, a lot of little parts of the plane. There will be more clutter lying around, like some ripped out seat rows and stuff here and
Yeah.
there. And of course, the not so lazy players that just try to loot as many luggage and many crates or whatever they can find, will find some sweet loot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed there's already like medical supplies and stuff planned to be here and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Nice.
And the collision will be super accurate of the plane, so players will also be able to get inside the plane. There will still be luggage in the luggage compartments inside,
Oh
so it's
yeah.
also worth going inside and looting these. Now that I
Yeah.
see the size, it looks a bit small.
Yeah, I was just thinking that compared to our character models, like the seats look a little like this could maybe be a little
Yeah,
larger, maybe.
yeah,
But again,
I'll check.
this is game development.
Exactly.
This is and the fact that like loads of people have been ill and we're a very small team. So
Right,
it's
right.
you know.
Yes, and the masterpiece is the cockpit that's been separated from the rest of the plane and actually crashed into this barn.
Oh
This
wow.
barn is also a placeholder. It will be changed, and the cockpit will have caused like a little fire, so there will be some burnt stuff all around. The fire might have even spread a bit to the forest, so there might be a couple of burnt trees.
Nice.
So yeah,
I
just
mean,
making sure that the scene looks as authentic and explorable as possible.
yeah. And this is the kind of stuff that like because obviously we haven't had a little video since the playtest. Various illnesses have taken taken everyone down,
Right.
but like there's already been so much stuff added since then, and Yeah. This looks really cool. Like, that's the other part. I think this is the thing that's like one of the big things I really like about this game is just the general atmosphere, and like just stumbling across stuff like this is, yeah, really exciting.
Yep.
Nice. Awesome. Well,
All
thank you
right.
for your time, Philip. I'll let you get back to Oh wow, that's some weird collision going on there. We'll share this just with you at the end. Look at that. That's like the ground going up.
Yep.
Well, we'll leave you with that. And if you're wondering why there's spatters of blood coming out of me, it's because I have God mode on, but Philip checked it by shooting me before we started. So my
All
character is
right.
bleeding. But yeah, thank you very much for your time, Philip. And
Thank you
to
for having
everyone
me back again.
else, please do make sure to sign up to the closed alphas that we have as invitations at the moment, because then you can come and check this out yourselves. So take care of yourselves, everybody. Have a good holidays.